I think for our team the highlights of the race was probably the high mountain trek. We really enjoyed going over the high mountain and getting the views and getting up into the cooler temperatures. The rafting was a lot of fun as well. It was really fun to get in the canyon and see the rainforest up close. And there was probably some other times during the race that we thought was pretty amazing. Kayaking in the mangroves and the navigation in the mangroves, while it was quite frustrating at times, we actually really enjoyed the challenge of doing something different like that. Yeah, the Costa Rica World Champs this year was a very long race, and we didn't get to the finish, but we were still racing for about 6 days and we covered about 600 kilometers. So it was a very, very long race. I've done some races that have been similar length, but this certainly was one of the longer races that I've done. Not only in distance, but also in difficulty. A lot of the travel was very slow travel. The kayaks were very slow kayaks to be able to propel forward, and the maps are not very accurate, so you sort of spent a lot of time trying to figure out what was on the map and what was on the ground. So there was lots of elements that made it a very long drawn out race. Yeah, we decided to pull out of the race sort of during the main kayaking stage towards the end. I think we had about 200 kilometers to go, and the decision really was that 3 of us had a foot infection, and we were getting treatment for the foot infection, but one of my teammates, Trevor, his feet were just getting worse as time went on, and we just got concerned that the infection being in the tropics and that we still had at least 1 more day of racing to go, that his foot infection may get very, very bad. So in the end we just thought it's probably a safer option just to get him to hospital care and not make the problem worse. I think looking back on it, I think we probably overreacted. I think we should have been okay to finish the race, but at the time it seemed like it was really important to get him to see a doctor as soon as possible.